Okay, we are on Beitzah, Perek Bet Mishnah Yud, 10th Mishnah in the second chapter of Beitzah. So the Mishnah says the following: Agala shel katan tme'a midras v'nitelet b'Shabbat. The agala of a katan, a baby carriage. Okay, the first thing we have to understand is tme'a midras. There are certain different kinds of tum'ah. I hope there's like a little noise around here, but it's not too bad. Okay, what is tum'at midras? Tme'a midras. So there are different kinds of tum'ah. One kind of tum'ah is if I touch something, that's tumat maga. Another thing is if I tumat masa, if I pick something up, even if I don't touch it, I don't touch what's in here, but I'm lifting it, that's tumat masa. A third kind of tumah is called tumat midras. You can actually look at Wikipedia. It's a kind of tumah, it's a kind of way for something to become tameh. Meaning if I put my weight on something, if I sit on it or stand on it, even though I don't actually touch it, okay, that can become tameh. But av hatuma can be tumat av hatuma. Okay? And if the person who's sitting on it or standing on it is a zav, then because they stand on the thing or sit on the thing like a chair it's made to be sat on, it becomes tameh through midras. So even though, let's say you put like a cloth and it's between me and the chair, nonetheless, if I put a cloth on the agala, Bartanura says, Im haya hakatan zav, if the katan was a zav, then naaseh agala avatuma. Then the agala, then the baby carriage becomes avatuma. It's a special kind of tuma where it takes on the tuma of the person who's sitting on it. It becomes avatuma. Normally, if a person is an avatuma and they touch the cup, they become a rishon the tuma, one level down. But tumat midras doesn't work that way. It accepts the same level of tuma of the person. Midras, dores means to stand on or to stomp on. Okay? It's a person standing or sitting on it. Similarly, vinitelet b'Shabbat. You can move it on Shabbat because it's a kli. It's not muktzah. But according to the Tana, ve'eina nigreret ela al gabei kelim. You can't drag it unless it's not on the ground. Rather, it's on kelim, on carpet, al gabei bigadim, on carpet. Why? Even remember, we said when we talked about their time, they're sweeping the floor, they had dirt floors. Because it makes a charitz is an indentation, a ditch. It makes a hole in the ground. And if you dig on Shabbat or on Yom Tov, you're chayav b'din d'oraita of charesh, of plowing. So, even though you don't intend to, and we talked about this in our last Mishnah, we talked about the principle called davar she'eno mitkaven. Here we go. This is called davar she'eno mitkaven. This is classic davar she'eno mitkaven. I just want to move my baby carriage. I'm not intending on digging. I'm not intending on making ditches or making indentations in the ground. Nonetheless, that's what happens. Because when you push your stroller in dirt, and especially in wet dirt, it makes a ditch. So nonetheless, so this Tana holds, you can move your stroller if it's on, on pavement or on carpeting or what have you, but not on the ground. Rabbi Yehuda says, you can't drag anything. You can't drag tables and benches and such. Other than the agala, other than a carriage that has wheels, koveshet. Koveshet is an interesting word. Koveshet means kovesh means to conquer, but it means it pushes down. Let's look at the Bartanura. Okay? So first of all, the Bartanura says, this is based on the Gemara. Trei Tanai Valibid Rabbi Yehuda. This is really early two opinions. The Tanakama Nami Rabbi Yehuda because the first Tana is Rabbi Yehuda who said, Davar she'eno mitkaven asur. Because in our thing, so normally Rabbi Yehuda says, Davar she'eno mitkaven, says asur. And the person who says it's mutar is Rabbi Shimon. Rabbi Shimon, we've learned before, says davar she'eno mitkaven is mutar. So the first Tana is Rabbi Yehuda. So how could the second Tana also be Rabbi Yehuda? This Rabbi Yehuda. So he says there are two Tanaim. It's two Tanaim who are quoting Rabbi Yehuda. Okay, the first Tana said davar she'eno mitkaven asur. Va'ata hai Tana achwita. This second Tana, who's also a student of Rabbi Yehuda, va'amar, and he said, Delo asa Rabbi Yehuda de agalasha katan. Rabbi Yehuda did say davar she'eno mitkaven is asur, but in this case of a baby carriage, he didn't say it's asur. It's not digging. It squishes down, kovesh, to push down. It indents the karka, the ground. It just, if you think about it, the dirt, it's pushing it down. It's not pulling it out. It's not moving the dirt. Meaning, when you push the carriage, it's making an indentation. But that's not digging. That's not chofer. And therefore, according to the second opinion, according to Rabbi Yehuda, yes, if you're dragging something on the ground, you're dragging a big park bench, and it's making a ditch, it's making an indentation. It's not just pushing dirt down. But the agala is fine because it's not making an indentation. It's koveshet. It's not even davar she'enu mitkaven because it's not really doing charisha. The Bartenura says, "Ifsika al Rabbi Shimon." We pass it Rabbi Shimon, who says, "Gorer adam mitaki sevasafa." You can drag anything. Ubelvad shelo yitkaven lasot charis. As long as you don't have kavana, because Rabbi Shimon, as we said, holds davar she'enu mitkaven. Let's move this here. Rabbi Shimon says davar she'enu kaven is mutar. We'll stop here and dedicate our learning. I hope there wasn't too much noise. To the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a great day.